kitchen with Lizzie B. What is she cooking? Something yummy. Love me, love my food.
Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Love Me, Love My Food. And this week is episode 9, and we're calling it Crucifiers. And I'm thrilled to be able to confirm that the CEO of Stanley College, Mr. Alberto Tassone, has agreed to be this week's Perthonality. And he tells me he's enjoying the show so much that he's going to be sponsoring this week's episode. So I can see him wandering around in the kitchen. Let's go and join him. So, you're having a look round, are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you
Good to
too.
see you.
So this is Alberto, and Alberto is the CEO of Stanley College in Northbridge, and he's going to talk about a little bit more about Stanley College later. Now, would you like to have a seat here,
Yep,
my darling? There we go. Here he is. Alberto used to be a chef, so he's actually very interested in food, and so you're quite
So you cut some artichokes there?
yeah. Oh, not many people would recognise
Oh, I
them.
do.
Today's episode is called, as I said, I'm not going to say this carefully, Crucial Crucifiers, okay? And today I'm using artichokes. Yes, artichokes are in fact cruciferous vegetables, and apparently they have more antioxidants than lots and lots of other vegetables. They are packed with vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, and antioxidants. And of course, antioxidants are great defenders against cancer. So it comes in with our CKFU,
Really
Cancer Killing Foods Unite.
Anything for my hair?
Oh yes, yeah. They're probably actually very good. Oh, they guard against aging,
Okay.
yeah,
Already.
and heart disease. And they're very, very good for the liver because they promote bile flow, which gets rid of toxins. So let's hope that they also help with, making you a little bit more hairy. So now I'm going to start the first dish, and I'm calling this first dish Artichoke Scone tatin. So I'm going to be using a scone dough instead of a pastry dough. Now, if you're familiar, a tarte tatin is an upside down cake, which the Tatin sisters started in France. They actually dropped it on the floor and presented it to their customers, and it was a hit. So it's called tarte tatin. But this is scone tatin, and if you'd like to know more about it, you can actually go and do a cooking class with Stanley College. Yes, you can. They actually...
They teach you. Not
They'll
how to
teach
drop a cake, but...
Oh yes, don't okay. Let's start with the scone dough. Now you may remember in a previous episode that when I actually make my Lizzie doughs and scone doughs, that I always freeze the bowl. It's a bit cold. And you may also remember that I freeze my fingers as well. So it gets nice and cold.
It's a cool show.
Yeah, it's a cool. Oh, it's a bit cold now. I'm going to put it back. Okay, so they're actually cold enough. Lovely. I've measured out just over a cup of self-raising flour, which I'm going to put into the bowl. There we go. Oh, my fingers are nice and cold. And 20 grams of butter. There we go. And now I'm going to make little breadcrumbs. So when did you actually come to Australia, Alberto?
October 98.
That was about 11 years after I came. And where do you come from?
I'm originally from Switzerland.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
My parents are from Italy. I grew up in Switzerland.
Oh, lovely. Do you speak lots of the Swiss languages? No, German, Italian, French?
I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, il parle français, parle italiano, and what's the other one? Oh, sprechen Sie, what's
Deutsch.
it? Deutsch.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you see, kids? It's resembling sort of breadcrumbs. That's how quickly it is. So now to this mixture, a tablespoon of almonds, just to give it a little bit of taste. You can't really taste them, but it just makes a nice texture. And to that, I need 1/3 cup of liquid. Now with scones, it's normally milk and a little bit of water, but I've got a different idea. I'm going to be using these canned artichokes. They're actually very good for you. The water that preserves them is quite low in sodium. It's actually about half of what a normal prepared stock would be in sodium steaks. Oh, I've got so much to tell you. So I drained some yesterday and I added some cardamom. This one is 1/3 of a cup. And some verjuice. It just adds a little bit of piquancy to make it up to 1/3 of a cup. That should be enough. You can always add or take, you know, you can't take away anything, but you can always add some more. Make a well in the center. Just putting a little bit of flour down. And we're going to bring the scone mix together. There we go. Just put it out and then just carefully, don't overwork it, just bring it together. I'm just going to roll it out. With these particular scone cakes, I'm actually going to be putting a little bit of syrup in the bottom with the artichoke hearts. I'm just going to make the syrup now. I'm going to use some of the artichoke water and I'm going to add some verjuice. Inside here I've actually put some cardamom pods and they have softened, and I'm going to just open them up and put little cardamom seeds into this mixture. So this is a cup of this lovely liquid. Oh look, a little cardamom got away. Lovely. With the cardamom seeds in. And to that I add, believe it or not, a cup of sugar. I'm going to stir this until the sugar is melted and the cardamom has infused. Oh, the smell is absolutely divine, absolutely divine. All sorts of, I don't know, licorice, roses. And I put the scone dough on top. The scone dough will eat up, suck up all the lovely juices of this syrup. And these are the lovely drained artichoke hearts, which I'm going to put in the bottom of the little dishes. Oh, it's close. So just take that off, like that. Take that off. And then we've got little petals, can you see, of the artichokes. Oh, aren't they cute? So now I think we're ready to start putting the little scone tatins together. Are you hungry?
Can I get one?
Yes, you may. Yes, you're actually here.
I'm looking forward to it.
You're looking forward to it, okay. This syrup is beautiful now. It's just turning a little bit golden. I don't want it to turn too golden actually. And in here, I'm going to put a little bit of butter. This butter will give it like a sort of a caramel taste to the whole dish. So into the bottom of each little pot, just 1 tablespoon of the liquid to begin with. Then we arrange these little leaves in a little pattern around. Do you do lots of the cooking at home?
Most of the cooking I do at home.
Do you?
Simply because it takes me no time to put together a dish. But I still have that passion, I love it.
Oh,
And
lovely.
it's probably never gonna go away.
Where did you cook as a chef?
In Switzerland, yeah.
Oh, did you? All right. In a hotel or?
In a number of hotels, yeah.
I'm going to pour a little bit more, actually quite a lot more, and hope the artichokes don't swim too much. There we go, into the bottom. And we're going to put little rounds into there. There we go. In. Now, on top of that, I'm going to put some artichoke hearts which I've chopped and some little bocconcini cheeses. They will melt into the scone dough as well and provide a layer. Do you create dishes, Alberto?
I do all the time, yeah. I basically look into the fridge, what's there, and I create a dish with whatever is there. But I always use olive oil and good salt.
Oh, lovely. Oh, yes. I've got a surprise for you later on.
Okay.
Yes, I've got a surprise for everyone later on. I've got a good salt. Put them on.
It's a layer.
Yeah, yeah. And then when I present it, you'll see it's.
It's taking shape. I couldn't see.
You couldn't see it? No. Yeah, good, good, good. A little bit of artichoke hearts that will go in. And then another layer of the scone, so just on top. It will all come together, you'll see. Beautiful. Oh, look at these bucket Would you like one?
Yeah, I have.
You know, love one. Love one. Oh!
Fantastic.
We put these into the oven for about 15-20 minutes. So they're in the oven now for about 15 minutes to start with. So whilst they're cooking, I thought that we'll go over to Robert, chez Robert, and have a little chat with Alberto. So here we are, chez Robert, our lovely plant named after Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin. And I've got Alberto Tassone from Stanley College. Alberto is the CEO of Stanley College. So what does your role include, Alberto?
I'm responsible for the day-to-day operation in one short sentence, which means looking after 460 enrolled students and about
How many?
30 staff, 460. And there is not one day where I could sort of plan ahead and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Oh, very diverse role.
I keep my office door open, everybody knows they can see me at any time. The rest is being responsible as a principal of the college towards the regulators, making sure that the college is compliant at all times on how to tap into new markets.
Yes,
The corporate market, which is a new one that we have tapped into. Yes, we're delivering training for some government departments and some larger corporations, which is new to us, but we have been very successful.
And your courses are hospitality, health and business
We
administration.
do management as well.
Oh, right.
And we do training and assessment, which is
Yes.
a certificate every trainer must have nowadays,
Oh,
and
right.
most supervisors in large organizations required to have that. All these courses also give credit when the students want to continue at university in the bachelor's degree.
Right.
It's typically a year to 1.5 year credit.
So when you leave school, you can go to Stanley College,
That's right.
and that will help you get into university
That's
if
right.
you want to continue. That's very good, isn't it? That's wonderful.
We are a government accredited college, so the qualification you get is an Australian-wide accepted qualification.
I think that's fantastic. Now, with the hospitality course, they do cooking classes, and Alberto has just invited us down to go to his kitchen in Stanley College, which is the training venue, is it?
That's right, yeah.
We're going to go back into the kitchen now. We're going to taste my artichoke scone tartare, and then we're going to pop down to Stanley College kitchen.
Don't miss it.
So Lizzie, when you have a class, see,